So the Until Dawn remake has just come out today, and already it is not really being that well received. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I actually just got home from work not that long ago, and I was thinking to myself, you know what? I heard about the Until Dawn remake coming, so I was actually planning on getting this game before I got home for work, because I had played the original. I got the original for $20, which I'll talk about in a minute, but I had the original. I enjoyed it. I don't really like horror games that much personally. Until Dawn is definitely, I guess, my comfort level of horror when it comes to, I guess, horror games. I don't really like horror games that much, but Until Dawn, I was able to play through it all. I got all the trophies and the achievements, or whatever you want to call it. I got all the achievements. I platinumed the entire game, and I enjoyed the entire game a lot. I really did. And when I heard about this remake coming out, I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of excited, but also cautious because it looked really promising. I wanted to get it, but luckily for me, I'm glad I double checked, and it looks like I have dodged a bullet with this one. So the remake apparently just came out, and it is available for $60, which doesn't really make any sense because, at least from what I'm aware of, I got the original for $20. I didn't see the original for 60. I don't know what that was all about, unless there was a sale going on for the original and I wasn't aware about it or if I didn't see it, but I was able to get the original for $20. And the fact that they're trying to sell this remake for 60 just doesn't make sense. So I'm going to say this right now. If you're planning on getting this remake or remaster or whatever you want to call it, right? If you're going to try to get this remake for like $60, don't. Don't even waste your time or your money on it. Just go get the original for $20 and you're going to save yourself like more money that way by just getting the original. So I just want to get that out of the way before we get started. Usually, when a game gets a remaster or a remake, you expect it to perform better and you expect there to be some improvements and some quality of life changes, right? Well, unfortunately, for some people, they have been calling this a downgrade. And there are a couple of different reasons why that people are making this statement. So one of the biggest issues I've been hearing about for the re-released or the remake or whatever you want to call it, one of the biggest issues is obviously the performance. Usually when a game gets re-released or remastered, you expect the performance to be better, but unfortunately, there have been reports that the game has been hard crashing some people's consoles. The game has been having bugs and glitches, and the game's running at 30 frames per second instead of 60, which is ticking some people off, if not making people angry, which I understand. I get it. You're telling me that we are in the next generation of consoles, and you're telling me that the PS5, one of the most powerful consoles we have in this dark age of modern gaming, and you're telling me that it can't really run a full 60 frames? Really? Last time I checked, and correct me if I'm wrong about this, but if you play the original Until Dawn on the PS5, that game runs better than the remake on the PS5. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but at least from my personal experience, I was able to notice that the original ran at 60 instead of 30. I don't know how it is for everyone else, but that's just what I experienced when I played Until Dawn. I mean, for goodness sakes, the original Until Dawn on the PS4, like that even ran more smooth and far better than the re-release does. Like, are you kidding me, man? Like, what is actually going on here? Now, the next thing that makes people very uncomfortable is the price tag, okay? The remake of Until Dawn is $60, which is already making some people hesitant on buying this game because why would you buy a re-release game for $60 when you can just buy the original for $20? And yes, the original Until Dawn is still available in the PlayStation stores for $20. Like I've mentioned already, I was able to get Until Dawn for $20, but the re-release is 60. Like, are you actually kidding me? Why would I pay $60 for a messy remake when I can just go and buy the original that is still available for $20? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that anybody with a brain can clearly see, like, yeah, buying the original for $20, that is a much better choice. I rather save myself $40 and just get the original rather than buy the re-release. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that, in my opinion, that would be a much better option and a much better choice as the consumer, especially given the recent trend of modern gaming standards that have been going on in today's day and age. Just an unfortunate situation overall, man. I'm gonna be honest, I was looking forward to this remake. I wanted to play it, I wanted to give it a shot, but after just seeing the mess unfolding with this remake, it just makes me want to avoid it. Like I've already said, just an unfortunate situation, man. Hopefully that this game gets patched as time goes on, but unfortunately, as of now, we're just gonna have to avoid this game until further notice. I'm gonna say this one more time. If you're interested in trying to get this remake for $60, I encourage you, do not buy this game. As a matter of fact, just get the original for $20. It is much better and it performs much better than the remake does. So, with this being said, thank you everyone for watching and for listening. I know this was a much shorter video than normal, but I still wanted to talk about it after seeing the news breakout and everything. So, with this being said, thank you everyone for watching and for listening. And until next time, I'm talking about the disappointment for the Until Dawn remake, and I'll see you all later.